Barcelona beat Bayern Munich 3-0. Goals from Messi 2 times and Neymar. Suarez could have at least scored, but hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh. Man, 2 years ago, Bayern came over to the new camp and defeated Barcelona 3-0. But this time the tides have turned. As I said in the preview, a lot has changed. A lot has changed during them 2 years. A lot has changed. Managers came in and out. Players came in and out. Tactics, playing styles have changed. And you can see here, right here, millions and millions of people have witnessed it. And Barcelona have done it. And shit, they might as well go to the motherfucking final in Berlin and go on to win against whoever wins against Juventus versus Real Madrid. But the first half of the match, it was boring. There were a lot of oh shit moments in the first, like in every 5-10 minutes. But it was really, really boring in my opinion. Suarez could have at least opened the scoring, but Neuer was just being Neuer. With the save from his feet. Of course, many fucking times he came out of his box and he was trying, he came out and headed the ball. He came out and shot the ball like what Neuer does, but it was soon bite him in his motherfucking ass. Shit. What time is it? I have to go. But it was, anyway, it was really boring. Not, it was more. These guys, but Bayern also had a lot of chances as well. It was really sketchy. But of course, second half came. It was stirring up a little bit. There was a penalty appeal, which of course didn't happen. Pep Guardiola came out. Well, but I just suspected more. I wanted him to come out on the stadium, on the pitch and be like, damn, I missed this place. But he's Barcelona, so he's gonna be visiting the new camp every once in a while. So there's no need for him to go out there and be all emotional and shit. But he got dismantled, man. Pep Guardiola's Bayern got dismantled, and after I made my preview for this match and the Juventus versus Real Madrid match, a week or 2 weeks later, Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund in the semi-final for the German Cup, the DFB Pokal, and Bayern lost in penalties against Dortmund. You can watch the penalty shootout on YouTube. I watched it and I was gobsmacked. I was like, holy shit. These guys missed the penalty. Neuer hit the crossbar. But anyway, that is a swan song for your ass. Gerrard ain't getting a swan song, but Jurgen Klopp is definitely getting a swan song, and hopefully Dortmund can finish their disastrous season with at least a trophy. But anyway, man, 2 years goes fast, right? This is definitely a big dick of Bayern Munich's ass, and I know for sure next week in the semi-final second leg, Bayern ain't coming back from this defeat. This is a defeat that Pep wants to look after and all that shit. But man, and then of course in the last 20 minutes, Messi came forward, scored in a exquisite long shot goal that Neuer couldn't save. And then the second goal just came a few minutes later. Messi was open, dribbled the shit out of Boateng. Boateng slipped like an animation from FIFA Street. If you guys play that game, FIFA Street 2, best football game of all time, or one of the best football games of all time. But he did a nice slip animation just like in the game, and Messi chipped over Neuer, made it 2-0. He overtakes Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh fuck! For most goals in the Champions League season. So fucking awesome. And then the third final goal that killed off this match came in right after a minute before full time. Neymar was, of course, Barcelona were parking the bus. It reminded me of that Torres goal that he scored against Barcelona in that semi-final with Chelsea, where Gary Neville went all crazy. Oh! But anyway, Barcelona were parking the bus, heading it out. Neymar, Messi, Suarez out there with the counter-attack damage. But of course, Suarez got kicked, and he was appealing for a free kick. But Messi had the ball, was playing on, threw pass to Neymar. I was shocked that Neuer actually didn't come up, but he knew no fucking chance. But Neymar, I thought he was going to do a dummy. Benesh was right behind him, but Benesh wasn't quick enough, because these Bayern Munich got fucking, they got tired. Or, they got tired by the 88th minute. That's it. And Neymar slotted in the third goal, the last one of this match, and definitely the killer. And Barcelona have a 3-goal advantage, clean sweep for Mark Stegen. Clean sweep. They have a 3-goal advantage, and definitely the trophy's theirs. I can already see the UEFA Champions League with Barcelona 2015 written on it and everything, but man. Well then, at least next week Tuesday is the semi-final second leg. I'm not going to do previews, but of course I'm going to do reviews. ITV is going to have the Bayern Munich versus Barcelona second leg semi-final, and Sky Sports 1 and 5 if you have 5, but Sky Sports will have Real Madrid versus Juventus in the second leg. Next week is the title, it's the final deciders, the final, who is going to face each other in that Berlin Olympic Stadium, who's going to face each other, I don't know. It might be El Clasico, it might be Juventus being the final for the first time since 2012 years or something like that. But anyway, it's been awesome. It's been an awesome match. Thierry Henry's ass is on here. 3-0. My voice is broken. I was just celebrating right off the neighbor's goal. Now I gotta go dish up for my parents. So, if you guys like this video, or if you really like it, just like, share, comment, whatever, all that shit. Check out my review of the Juventus versus Real Madrid match. Next week, new reviews for the second leg for Real Madrid versus Juventus, and Barcelona versus Bayern, or actually Bayern Munich versus Barcelona. Shout out to the Stackers, the QT Boss crew, for commentating on this with their own opinion. Varad, Kev, Iftar, especially Varad and Kev, because they are heavy football heads. And shout out to Varad, who didn't even know 4 of my plays in my PES team. But anyway, yeah, it's his fault. Anyways, the Tom Mudiba, I love you like a dick inside vagina. Love, Toby Wilson. James. The fuck? 3-0. 3-0. 3-0.